it's life-changing. It really is.
It's a good thing for humanity.
It was not an easy decision. Like, I just could not wrap my head around it. And I know that y'all might look at me and think, are we pushing him too hard?
Controlling things with your mind.
It was crazy how fast everything moved.
Whoa, wait. Did Elon Musk just invent telepathy?
All right, guys, today we're bringing you a feel-good story from the tech world.
Earlier this week, I'm sure your Instagram and TikTok was blowing up with a man playing video games like Mario Kart and Civ 6 with his mind. This man's name is Noland Arbaugh, and he's doing this through Neuralink.
Controlling things with your mind, telepathy has been a thing in pop culture for decades, either in like comics or movies. But with Neuralink, we actually have this as a reality. Neuralink was founded in 2016 by Elon Musk and publicly announced in 2017. Now, 8 years later, we have patient one.
Yes, and they could not have picked a better P1 than Nolan.
I know that the clinical side of things wanted to interview more candidates and see if there was someone that was better than me. Good luck with that.
Nolan has been a quadriplegic since 2016 and has been paralyzed from the neck down after a freak diving accident.
And Nolan's already said it's changed his life. He now has the ability to do things that he hasn't been able to do all decade. So like Alex talked about, this is playing Civ 6 or playing chess or even playing Mario Kart with dreams of eventually playing Mario Kart.
For those of you who don't know what Mario Kart is, so if you've never played, it's Mario Kart, except everyone starts with a beer in hand, and you're not allowed to drink and drive. So you have to pull over and drink your beer periodically, and you have to finish it before the end of the race.
Whoa, wait. Did Elon Musk just invent telepathy?
Well, not exactly. So Neuralink analyzes brain waves using the internal BCI chip. The device is about the size of a quarter and has electrodes that are tiny threads about the width of a red blood cell. We have a robot surgeon that implants the device and interlaces the threads into Nolan's brain like a sewing machine.
Yeah, so there's 16 electrons on each of the 64 threads that goes into Nolan's brain. And this is where the magic happens. These electrons read the electricity that is emitted from brainwaves and helps communicate with the BCI. The Neuralink specifically looks for brainwaves that are gamma waves. So these are waves that are 30 to 100 hertz. And you're really going to get these waves in your brain when you're concentrating on something like chess or making a puzzle or a coding project. The Neuralink works based on patterns. So when your brain emits a brainwave that tells your finger to move or gives someone a high five or things like that, it starts to pick up these things and learn what your brain is thinking with these brainwaves.
And this is how Nolan is able to
beat your ass at chess too.
There are obvious concerns when it comes to this implant. For one, it is brain surgery. Brain surgery has inherent risks associated with it. But the idea is that he's already a quadriplegic. Like in a lot of regards, the risk that he's taking to make this implant that is helping him reintroduce himself into society, as he says, is worth that risk. Additionally, there are security concerns, with bad actors like hacking his device or being able to send malicious information to the chip. For one thing, it is one way. So only Nolan can transmit information. And the information that he transmits isn't too advanced because it's only able to read the more basic brainwaves and patterns as of right now. And moreover, the companies have cybersecurity as a top priority. Humans have been trying to bridge this gap between consciousness and computers since the turn of the century. Way back in 2004, you could throw on a cap in a laboratory and control a computer that way. However, the space is advancing at such a rapid pace in recent years. In addition to Neuralink, we have Synchron, who already has devices in humans for years now. Kernel, OpenWater, CoMind, and even Meta is working in this space.
The goal of Neuralink is not to put chips in people's brains and make an army of zombies or something. The main goal is to change lives. So they're creating a world where it could be one day possible that somebody is paralyzed, and then a couple of days later or a couple weeks, they walk out of that hospital. So despite concerns about Neuralink, it really does feel like it's a good thing for humanity. And we're starting to stray away from this evil Elon narrative, right? Elon is doing good here, and it's really nice to see, regardless of what's on your Twitter, it has the potential to change lives.
So we hope you guys learned a lot about, Neuralink in this video. We certainly have. We enjoy making these videos about like new and up and coming technologies. We would love if you guys would let us know in the comments what we can do better, what you guys want us to talk about in future videos. And yeah, so please subscribe and like this video so that you guys can continue being here for the next ones as we continue improving. So what else do you have for me, Alex?
Yeah, just last question, Conall. Let's do it.
What is that question?
What's onces plus onces?
Probably
Deuces.